Welcome back to another episode of Across the Bifrost. I am Dr. Norbert, visiting Limbo on holiday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I thought I'd take it a little further than normal.
Get a bit of suntan?
Yeah, you know. By Limbo, I mean Norfolk.
Oh, right, fair enough. Okay, fine. Cool. Hello, everyone. I'm Jamie, coming at you from the Dark Dimension.
That figures.
Yeah,
that
makes
figures.
sense, right?
Oh, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne.
Ah, yeah, he'd be in the Dark Dimension, wouldn't he? He'd love it.
Oh,
there.
yeah. He's on his throne there right now.
Yeah, loving it.
You know, rest in power.
Rest in power.
People are telling all their stories about how Ozzy meant a lot to them and everything. And you know what I realized? I didn't have an actual story because his music was just so pervasive around me all the time. It was just like breathing air. I mean, there was always Ozzy there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I was speaking to a few, of the younger generation the other day about it, and they were like, I don't really care. I didn't really listen to Black Sabbath. And that is true, but they did basically create a genre of like rock music.
Yeah.
Every rock band you listen to now was probably into Black Sabbath. So there's got to be some respect for that. Why are we talking about Black Sabbath? What I told you this is about MCP and MCP only.
Well, but we're trying to pay respect.
Okay,
sir.
fine, fair enough.
But yes, we are doing the second half of our convocation episodes. The first, and that's because the affiliation box is coming out. That is, what box is that? CP221 is coming out soon. And we already did half the box in a previous episode. That would be Baron Mordo and Clea. Today we'll be looking at Ancient One and Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme, along with 4 of the Takis carbs that we didn't cover last time. But first, we want to re-emphasize the exciting news about our collab.
Oh, collab, yeah. Across the Bifrost feat Jarvis Protocol, or maybe it's the other way around.
That's right. Feet.
Yeah. Now, if you go on Jarvis Protocol, which is our recommended, companion app for everything Marvel Crisis Protocol, then you can go to a character's page, see their cards, you can see all the useful information. If you scroll down near the bottom somewhere, you will get linked to an episode that we've done about that character, if we've done one. We've probably done 50 characters, and there's probably 400 in the game. So we're making our way through it. But if you ever want to be like, I wonder what those 2 idiots think about this card that I'm currently looking at, then you can go click on that link.
Yeah, so scroll all the way down to the bottom of the character card page, and you should find it there if it exists. It goes to the Spotify, I think, link, but Spotify is not your thing. At least it lets you know that we have done an episode on it, so you can scroll through whatever platform you like to use and find it there. All right, should we move on to Ancient One?
Let's do it.
Okay, she's also known to her friends as Ancient One.
Oh, there you go.
Well, come on, Lore Master Jay, you got to give us a little more than that. I mean, did you date her in the what was her name back then?
Well, Ancient One actually in the comics is a guy. I think the female Ancient One is a newer thing, which is pretty cool because they got Tilda Swinton to play her in the film, and I love Tilda Swinton. So her kind of, let's face it, weird kind of face. It's just weird face. Yeah,
I mean, she has a
character. It's got some character.
It definitely suits that character and the fictional character perfectly. Yeah. It was great casting.
There you go. So we meet her at Carmitage, which is the place where all the the sorcerers go to learn magic and stuff. Also, a pretty cool scene I was reminded of recently of Carmitage in Multiverse of Madness when Scarlet Witch goes there and breaks in. Remember that scene?
Oh yes, I do remember that.
Pretty cool,
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Oh yes, she was insane. That was really fun seeing her blown up,
actually doing stuff. Yeah. So pretty great. And I didn't know this, but Carmitage is a hidden village, obviously, but it's in the Himalayas.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah. I mean, that's where Batman went to learn from Ra.
What's his name? Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, Ra's al Ghul. Yeah,
right. Maybe
it's all in. It's a very busy place.
Yeah, damn. There you go.
So is she a wizard? Oh, I mean, of a special plane, or is she just the headmaster of that place?
So, yeah, hang on, that's a good point. At one point, they were the Sorcerer Supreme for Earth, and they obviously trained Baron Mordo and Doctor Strange, which we know, and then chose Strange to be their successor. So I guess they were Sorcerer Supreme. Yes,
okay.
That's
right.
what happens.
Gotcha.
I'm very confused because the origin story I have up says he everywhere. So I don't know if there is a female Ancient One in the comics, or if that's just the film and MCP version. I'm not sure.
All right,
but yeah, basically a warrior who turned to mysticism. There you go. Pretty
just
cool.
Just like you,
just like me.
Yeah, your Southern London roots there. You were a warrior.
Now I use healing gems. It's basically the same thing. I'm basically Ancient One with hair.
Okay, she is affiliated with Convocation and Defenders. Okay, we have to keep that in mind. She's also found on a 35 millimeter small base. Her stats, she is a 4 threat this time, so we're getting into the chonkier characters.
Chonky.
Yeah.
Chonky wizards.
Chunky wizard. So what does the chunky wizard stat line look like? Well, she's got 2 physical defense, 3 energy, 5 mystic. She's got 6 hit points on her healthy side. She's got 6 on the back side. She's size 2 and moves medium. So a couple of differences that we saw from the previous wizard stats. First of all, the same 2 physical defense, but we know that with the Ironbound books, that often will be her mystic defense, which is quite strong at 5, stronger than the 3s, the 3 threats, yeah. And she's got, average energy defense at 3, but she's got 6 hit points on both sides, which is kind of nice.
It's pretty good.
So,
if you take Ironbound books into account, right? So she's kind of a 5/3/5 with 6 health on both sides. We'd be really impressed with that, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be like a couple rounds in the game where she's not rolling 5 for her physical defense, so she's a 2/3/5. So I think, probably on the tankier side for sure.
Yep. And I just feel
in Convocation, when they can play Ironbound books.
But also, I think the bumps are appropriate for having an extra threat as well. So, just perfectly in line. Nothing crazy.
Yep.
Okay, cool. 3 attacks this time, all mystic. The first one is called Shards of the Seraphim. It is range 2, 5 dice, and costs nothing. It is her builder, where she gets power equal to the damage dealt, and it's a wild pierce. This is great.
This is fantastic. This is awesome. This is X23's attack.
I was just going to say that. Yeah. Exactly. Except it's mystic.
Yeah.
So sometimes that helps you.
Yeah, for sure. So I find I played a lot of... Oh, this is also Magic's attack. Exactly the same.
Okay, sure.
And I find that it being mystic feels good at first, and then you realize that there's a bunch of random characters in this game that have 4 mystic defense. So, but this into like a bunch of Wolverines, you're just going to chop through them because they got 2 mystic defense, and it's going to be real great. So, be careful with that. But it's still 5 dice with a pierce is great.
Yeah, I mean, small, short range, but this is pretty typical, so no problems here. Let's carry on then. She's got another 0 power attack called the Fangs of Farala. We saw Farala's that thing again. Remind us, Lore Master Jay. Where Farala is the plane?
It's the name of the protein shake you invented last episode.
Yes. How are you enjoying it? Are you feeling stronger?
Pretty Farala'd out, to be honest.
There's just too much Farala.
I'm so Farala'd, so I need to have a sleep.
Okay. So this one is a range 3 attack, 4 dice. It's a gainer where she gets 1 power after the attack is resolved. But if this attack deals damage after the attack is resolved, the defender gains the poison special condition. So, I mean, okay. I mean, it'd be nicer if this were a range 4. I think this would make it really solid then. This is only range 3. But what do you feel about it?
I think this might be a contender. Gainers, we love gainers, by the way. Gainers are great. Only gaining 1 is fantastic because you know what you're getting out of it. This might be a contender for the most pointless trigger in the game. Because poison only, it stops you getting 1, you get 1 less power in the power phase. The problem with giving out poison when you're hurting someone is you're giving them power. Yeah. So if this does a damage, which it has to give the poison, you've given them the power that they would have lost from poison. And you potentially give them more if you hit them harder. If this attack randomly spikes and does like 2-3 damage, the poison's going to be basically pointless. Don't even worry about it.
I'm not so sure. And like I said, it's not that long of a range that you're really that excited about it. So I guess it's obviously nice to have in case you're not within range 2 and you just need to pop somebody to win a game or something. But sure. Okay, let's look at her spender. It is called Astral Strike. It is range 2
what this
again.
is, right? Sorry, the theme behind this. You know what this is? This is when she punches the soul out of someone.
Oh, yeah.
She keeps doing that.
I saw that. See, now we talked about the other day about the Inception type effects not being so impressive to me, although they were nice to look at, but it was just not. But when I saw this ad, when it showed her knocking Doctor Strange out of his own body, just the way that the special effects were done just was so powerful. It's just like, whoa.
And then they leveled it up. They leveled it up in Infinity War because she punched a banner out of Hulk. So cool. She's like, I need to talk to the smart one. I'm going to punch. Oh, no, it was the other way around. No, sorry. She punched Hulk out of Banner. Something happened. She separated them, and that was super cool.
Yeah. I did like that effect. What film was that one in? I want to need to.
That's Infinity War.
Infinity. No. The original one.
The original one is the first Doctor Strange.
Okay. Yeah, I have to look into that.
Great.
That sounds good. Cool. Okay. Okay, the Astral Strike is only range 2 again. Ooh, 8 dice though. Costs 4 power, so expensive for a spender. The defender does not add crit results to his defense roll, and cannot add additional dice to defense as a result of crits. Fantastic. If this attack deals damage after the attack is resolved, the defender gains the stagger condition. This is great.
Yeah,
this is a great
really
spender.
Good. That is like, I hate to jinx it. That's nearly guaranteed stagger, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's super likely you're going to get that off 8 dice and they don't get crits or explode crits. You've got a very good chance of hurting someone with this.
Yeah. This is like Shadowcat. Little Shadowcat's got this one, but
I
less
think
dice.
they've established that the art of going through someone's body and hitting them from the inside that means no crits. that's the theme there. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
You're in enough shock as it is. There's no way
you're not getting any crits on that one. There's someone inside of you. You're not getting any crits.
Yeah. So it's just a question of she can generate enough power to do this attack. But otherwise, I think it's fantastic. Yeah. This is really cool.
It's a really, really good attack.
But so far, the cool attacks like the Builder and the Spender means she's got to be close in. That's something
range.
we have to consider. All right, so let's see if she's got some superpowers to help her out in that regard. She's got one active one called Mists of Hogoth. It is 2 power. Place this character within 2 of its current position. It can only be used once per turn. Well, that's really handy.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? A nice little place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so pretty good. Small base though. Small base, so a little bit limited, but yeah, definitely helps.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you're really just trying to make sure you stay within 2 of a target, so you can do those attacks. So yeah, handy. She's got one reactive superpower called Winds of Watombi.
Watomb. I think that's Watomb. Yeah.
What's the B then? The B is silent?
Tomb, like a tomb.
Oh, I'll get thrown off by the double O.
This is no mine, it's a tomb. Watomb.
Winds of Watomb. 3 power. When this character is targeted by an attack, it can use the superpower, push the attacker towards this character short. Now, see, there you go. There's another way to get people within 2 of you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty fun that she's just messing with you. She's either going towards you or being pulled towards you.
Yeah. What I love about this as well is most people will look at this card. If you don't know Ancient One, and I think I've played against Ancient One maybe once ever. Like if you don't know the character, most players are going to look at that card and go, right, what do I need to know? Okay, 2 physical defense. Cool, I'll just shoot her. And then you get shot and you push them towards you. So they're now in range 2 of you and just start punching them with her amazing attacks. That's pretty great.
Connor in the Limiter is a big fan of her. I played against him a lot with this character. Yeah, and he uses her really well. It's really pain in the butt. And part of it is because of this next superpower. It's an innate one.
Sorry. Quickly. Winds of Watomb, we should mention. Remember that you can push through yourself. So if you're on a point with someone and they attack you, you can pay 3 for Winds of Watomb and push them through you off the point. Through Ancient One.
No, but you push the attacker towards the character. Gotcha. Yes. Interesting.
So that'll catch some people out for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. So she's got 2 really important innate superpowers that make all of her other things that we just talked about sing. The first one's called Keeper of the Eye of Agamotto. When this character is making a defense or dodge roll, it can reroll up to 2 of its dice. And additionally, it gains an extra power in the power phase. Boom.
Spider sense.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And no range on this. It just happens all the time.
That's great. So if you're doing the Ironbound Books turn, you're rolling 5 dice, re-rolling 2. You've got 7 defense dice.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So now we can understand why she has such short range attacks, because she wants to be in the mix.
Yeah, for sure. Also, having additional power in the power phase means she can place herself with
immediately
straight away. So I think that's a move and a place will get you onto the midline, and then you can punch someone that's on that point. So that's actually great.
It's fantastic. And then the other one that she has, innate superpower, is called Martial Artist.
She has Martial Artist? Hold on, I didn't know that.
Yeah. When this character is defending against a physical or energy attack, if the attacker is within 2, this character adds blanks to his defense roll. So the tankiness goes up and makes that Winds of Watomb even more important, because if they were trying to attack her from outside of 2, that attack will not have Martial Artist online, but the next one that they do will, theoretically.
Yeah. That's great. So she just constantly wants to be within 2.
Yes, she definitely wants to be within 2.
That's great.
For all kinds of reasons. Yeah, I mean, I think this is kind of switching her in your mind. Maybe you can work her into your Weapon X plan. No,
I'm into it. I think it's pretty cool. She's very self-sufficient as well, right? Because 2 power a turn means she can place herself. She doesn't need any help.
Nope.
And she's just going around doing great attacks as long as she can stay in range 2. And like you say, if she isn't within range 2, if she's been displaced and someone hits her, she can Windsor Batum them towards her. Yeah, I think she's great. This is a very self-sufficient, self-contained character.
Now let's think about this, because she can be in Defenders as well, right? Now, when she's in Defenders, or if you splash her somewhere else, she can't use her Ironbound Books card. Okay, so she's only got 2 physical defense, but you're re-rolling 2 of those dice all the time. So those 2 dice are being re-rolled, and you're going to count blanks in many instances. Yeah. Do you think that's enough for her to survive on a regular basis?
I think so. What do you think?
Possibly.
I think she's deceptively tanky, especially on Ironbound Books turn, right? Because she's going to be rolling 5 defense dice, re-rolling 2, and she counts blanks within 2. Yes. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's a lot of defense.
Yeah. And the nice thing about martial artists is, okay, it doesn't work against mystic attacks, but then she has an innate 5 defense against mystic attacks anyway.
So. Yeah, so still not that
bad. No.
Yeah, there's no clear weakness here, right?
Yeah. It's definitely a problem, if you roll a skull on one of those physical defense dice, or you're really hoping for a crit and then have that crit roll into something.
Yeah, or if you get targeted by a physical attack without having 3 power, because you'll then get hit and that physical attack could spike, and you are rolling 2 defense dice. And sure, you're re-rolling 2, but as soon as you get a skull, like you say, it kind of outside of range 2. That can be quite bad. So yeah, 1 lucky gunshot will take out Ancient One, I think. But
yes,
she's got tricks to try and mitigate that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, seems really fun and deceptively tanky. And as we said, certainly when she gets a lot of power, that Astral Strike comes online. That's really scary. In fact, that Astral Strike could happen round 2.
Astral Strike round 2. Oh my god, yeah, because you can just double move her round 1 and then have 4 power for it.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really cool. So pretty good against, I know I keep bringing him up, I'm sorry, but Immortal Hulk, because he has to be within range 2, right? To hit you.
Yes.
So, she has an okay chance of surviving, not great, but if she can get off an Astral Strike onto him, that's, nearly a guaranteed stagger.
Yep.
It's pretty great.
That's right. Okay, cool. Let us go on to Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme. Okay, same alias, Stephen Vincent Strange. Any lore about why it's just that he's turned from a normal sorcerer to the Sorcerer Supreme. That's what's happened here,
I think that's all it is, yeah. I feel like the outfit may be referencing a certain comic book that I don't know. So let us know in the Discord. This outfit seems like it's from a special run. So tell us what this character is representing. But yeah, as far as I know, this is the Sorcerer Supreme versions. This is Doctor Strange, who's like fully in control of all the spells. He's spent a lot of time hitting the books.
Oh, sorry. Can we quickly go back to Ancient One to talk about her in Defenders? I think she could be a Daredevil leadership.
Oh my god, she'd be great with Daredevil. Yeah, because they want to be surrounded by people. So suddenly she can place herself in amongst a bunch of people and then do a massive, her builder, Shards of the Seraphim, it goes up to 5 dice with 1, 2, 3 rerolls and a pierce. That's really, really good. I'm doing it a lot with X23 at the moment, giving her extra dice on builders, and it's nuts.
Yeah.
X23 took out an Apocalypse at the weekend with 2 hammers. So, Ancient One in Daredevil, placed in the right position, can do attacks similar to that. It's great. I think she's really good there.
I'm just looking through the affiliation list for other 4s that she could be in contest with. Shang-Chi, of course, but maybe Wolverine. So I mean, she may have actually not a lot of competition in Defenders in terms of whether you take her or somebody else. Huh.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, how many other 4 threat fighters are there? Not many, right? There's Elektra. People don't like her too much. Elsa Bloodstone is a ranged character. Yeah, Shang-Chi and Wolverine have charge, which Ancient One does miss, but she also has the place, so she's not too far behind them,
No.
So yeah, I think pretty great. I'm currently looking for this box. So I'm sold on Ancient One.
Cool. Okay, good for you. All right, back to Doctor Strange. Yes. Sorcerer Supreme, also known as Sexy Strange on the interwebs.
Yes, and in person as well. People reference him with a complete straight face of Sexy Strange, and I see new players getting extremely confused. So yes, we call him Sexy Strange just because he's like the fancier version. Is he a higher threat than the other one? Oh, it's 5
No,
threat.
he's 5 threat.
So no. But yeah, he's just, I guess his outfit is sexier. Maybe that's why we say it.
Yeah, the model looks a little sexier too. So
Yeah.
there you go. Okay. What's exciting about him, like I said, he's affiliated with Convocation and Defenders, so we'll come back to that. But he's also on a 50 millimeter base, the medium-sized base. So he's on a big base, medium base, sorry. 5 threat, as we mentioned, and here are his stats. He is 3 physical, 3 energy, 5 mystic. He's got 6 hit points on both sides of his card. He is size 2 and moves medium. So what do you get for going up a threat? It seems like a bit more mystic defense, but certainly better physical defense, which is great.
Yeah, for sure. And also I've mentioned that he's on a medium base, so he works really well with the Convocation leadership. With the bump.
The bump.
Yeah, because he's going a little bit further when he gets attacked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, maybe we should jump ahead to Mystic Armor of Strange while we're talking about his stats.
Yeah, okay, good idea. So this is a innate superpower. When this character is defending against energy or mystic attacks, for each wild in the defense roll, it may change one of the attacker's crit, wild, or hits to a blank. This character gains 1 power for each die changed this way. This is colloquially known as a reverse pierce kind of roll, whereas it's not the attacker piercing your defense, it's the defense sort of piercing the attacker's dice.
Yeah, it's super strong because of the timing chart when it happens. So you basically wait for the attacker does all of their dice modifications. So all of their tricks, all their rerolls, all their fancy stuff happens, and then the defender modifies theirs, and then skip a few steps so I don't bore you, but then the defender modifies the attacker's dice pool right at the end. And this basically means that, you know, if you're coming up against, I don't know, Immortal Hulk, who really needs to get a wild, and you've rolled a wild, you can turn that wild to a blank to turn off the trigger that they have. So this is great. This is fantastic. I think you need to be rolling good dice for it, you know, and Strange having 5 mystic defense and then access to Ironbound books means he's rolling 5 defense quite often. So lots of chances to get wilds, and it really, really cuts the attack, you know, in half a lot of the time.
I agree, but it doesn't include physical attacks, which are the most common. So do you think that's a
true.
problem?
Yeah, that is a problem. Yeah.
Okay. All right. But it's helpful. But he has another innate superpower we should mention at the same time now called Eye of Agamotto, where this character can modify and reroll skull results. And when this character is attacking, defending, or dodging, it may reroll all of its dice, so, which is just so good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like a complete do-over, because the skulls even get rerolled when you do this.
Yeah, for sure. I would say as well, I've seen a lot of new people playing Doctor Strange recently. Remember that when you roll your dice, you can look at your opponent's results before you decide to do this or not. Mm-hmm. I see a lot of people being like, my roll's bad, I'm going to reroll the whole thing, when it was actually quite good. And also, you can see your attackers. So if they're going for an energy or mystic attack, so not Immortal Hulk, doesn't work on him, I was wrong. If they're doing one of those and they're relying on a trigger, you know, say Clea has just gotten her stagger trigger into you, and you have 1 wild, but the rest of it isn't a very good block, you might want to consider keeping it and not rerolling everything, because your reverse pierce stuff will happen.
Yeah, it is a great ability. And like you say, though, you have to be careful about re-rolling it, because you have to roll all, so it could roll into something worse. But if you've taken the time to look and realize it's bad and you need to do something about it, then you always get to do this, and it's great. We'll come on to how it helps during the attacking part, but defending and dodging with this guy's stats plus the mystic armor in many situations, this guy looks tanky.
Yeah, for sure. But it's quite unreliable. I KO'd a Doctor Strange the other day. He didn't block anything. For days and KOs. So yeah, it's kind of a nice bonus, but not reliable. So don't be throwing this guy in, you know, against a cable in my case, expecting him to survive everything, because he is only 6'6" on the health. So that's a couple unlucky defense dodge rolls and he's down.
Still a wizard.
Still a wizard, yeah. Still a wizard.
All things considered. Okay, let's get to his attacks. This guy's got a physical one amongst his mystic ones, so that's a little different. Okay, the first one is a mystic attack called Baleful Bolts of Balthak. Balthak, that is range 3, 5 dice, doesn't cost anything. It is his builder, where he gains power equal to the damage dealt, and it's a wild pierce. So, really good. I mean, this is basically the same attack we just saw on Ancient One, but it's a longer range, 3 range.
Yeah, very, very good. Everything we said about Ancient One, plus it's a 3 range.
And you can re-roll all the attack dice if you really want to.
Oh my god, can he? Oh my god, he can. Wow. Yeah,
just like
that's
that, including the
amazing.
skulls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
That seems good. All right, now's the physical attack. Deadly Daggers of Dabaroth. Range 5. Hello.
Hello.
6 dice. That's even greater. It does cost you 1 power, though, but that seems okay.
Just one?
Yeah, 1 power for that seems okay. Before choosing a target, oh my goodness, you could choose whether the attack type is physical, energy, or mystic.
There you go.
That's really good.
That's
I
great.
really wish AMG would just put all these symbols into the stat line, because I personally forget all the time.
Well, you forget you can change the effect.
Yeah, or make, instead of being the typical symbols, make it some other symbol, or just like see below or something.
The symbol should just be your face.
Oh, thank you.
It's just like an asterisk,
Yeah, Dr. Norbert says,
nice.
Reminder.
Yeah.
All right. So far, so good. If this attack deals damage after the attack is resolved, the defender gains the poison special condition. That's okay.
No, I think it's the worst trigger in the game. Yeah, forget it. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that bit. But man, the rest of it seems fantastic.
Yeah, being able to hit someone from range 5 is no joke. It costs 1 power. That's nothing. It's basically free.
Yeah.
And he gets power quite well as well. We'll get to it later, but he gets a ton of power every turn, and then every time he rolls a wild in his defense roll and changes an opponent's dice to a blank, he gains a power for that too. So this guy will be swimming in power.
Okay, cool. Oh, I can skip ahead to an innate superpower called Chosen of the Vishanti. During the power phase, this character gains 2 additional power.
2 additional power?
Yeah, so
that's as strong as Jean Grey. That's 3 power a turn. 3
power a turn. So he could shoot these straight away, both times. That's fantastic.
Oh yeah, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
So is there something there? So if someone's on the midline, and you have Clear and Strange Sorcerer Supreme, Clear could place him up 2, and then I bet he'd be in range 5 of the midline.
Easily.
I bet you could hit him twice. That's pretty cool.
Because he's on a medium base, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So it's great for placing.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty cool.
This is crazy. No wonder he's called Sexy Strange. This is great. Okay. He's got... Oh, I'm just going to say this now. He's got an active superpower called Scalpel of Strange. It's 4 power. Okay. Expensive. But choose this character or another character within 2, which could be an enemy character, by the way. It doesn't have to be a friend. And then place that character or yourself within 3 of your current position. A character can only be placed once per turn.
Within 3?
Yeah.
That's huge. Oh my God, I didn't know it was 3. Yeah, I mean, so the Clear thing I just said, you could do it with Wong instead, if you prefer Wong, and then Wong just gives this Strange a power.
Yes.
And then Strange can place himself 3.
Yes. He won't be able to do the daggers then, but he's still got that Baleful Bolts.
I bet he's in range 3. I bet he's in range 3 though, so you can do that. Yeah. And that's with a pierce. And it's the big part here, right, is a character can be placed by the superpower once per turn.
Yeah.
So you can do a
move
bunch
an enemy
of people
towards you if you want to, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
This is why people use him as an assassin. They think of him as an assassin.
Oh yeah.
No one's safe from him, and if he touches you, it's a good chance of deleting you.
Yeah. Yeah, this Strange is terrifying. I've always hated playing against him. Mostly because there's just so many words on the card, and I can't understand what's possible. But yeah, I mean, you can theoretically get this scalpel off 4 times if you're lucky, right? You place yourself, then you're within 2 of an enemy. Yeah. Hit 2 Baleful Bolts of Balthak, do a ton of damage, which you're likely to do because of the piercing and the rerolls, everything we mentioned.
Yes.
And then you can place ally within 3. This is crazy.
Yeah. So I guess it also compounds why it's hard to play Convocation. This ability is so flexible. You have to really think about how you're going to use it.
Yeah, I bet you mess this up a lot. I bet it's I could have done that. I could have done this because it's so flexible.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Wild.
Yeah. So I think all the other times when I mentioned if you like playing with, a big main character piece, I was thinking about this Doctor Strange, but also this Doctor Strange can enable another piece, right? Yep. If you're playing him under Dormammu, you want to play a lot of Dormammu, he's going to get that 4 power in round 1. So he can place Dormammu range 3 straight away, and then Dormammu can place himself 2. Yeah. That's crazy. So there's a lot of stuff you could do here. I guess under Steve 1, Captain America, he can afford this round 1 as well. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy stuff. Lots of crazy stuff that you can do here.
So, I mean, what's holding him back is, and appropriately so, is his threat value. He's 5 threat. Yeah. So, should we talk about his last attack, which is his Spender?
Yeah, this is the scary one.
This is nuts. Okay, Shining Circle of the Seraphim. It's expensive. 6 power for a Spender. That's expensive. But it's area effect 2. range. It's got 7 dice. That's respectable. Ally characters in the range of this attack do not suffer damage from it. Oh, that's always nice. Then it's got 2 triggers. One is a wild cleanse. After each attack is resolved, remove 1 special condition from this character and each ally character within 2 of it. And the other one is wild and shield trigger called salve. After each attack is resolved, remove 1 damage from this character and each allied character within 2 of it. Wow. That seems great.
It's pretty good, right?
Expensive though, and so you really need to have a lot of characters in that area to effect, which is not so easy to do.
Yeah, I mean, Scalpel of Strange helps, right? Because you can place yourself to the perfect position for this, or place them, bring them in.
Yeah,
but that's costing 4, and then this attack costs 6. So with 10 power, you can do both of those things. So yeah, I think this doesn't come up too often. The reason I'm scared of this attack is because I usually think, right, I'm going to take down Strange, and I daze him, and then he flips with 10 power and can do that combo of scalping himself exactly where he wants and do his massive attack. But I say massive attack, it is only 7 dice, actually, right? And the only rerolls he has is the Eye of Agamotto, where he has to reroll the whole thing. Yeah. So it's kind of tame on the damage side. This is more of a healing effect, right?
Yeah, but with APOC running around, the cleanse is nice too.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah. So interesting. This seems like one of those things that just seems really dramatic when it's going to pop off, and it's certainly a late game kind of a thing, but I just don't see it happening often.
Yeah, I agree. I'm reminded of Cable's spender here, Ascani's son. And this weekend I took all my cards are in like hard sleeves, and I took a pen and crossed that attack out. Because every time I did it, I should have spent my power on other things instead. It would have been more effective. And I think Strange probably suffers from that. Where instead of paying 6, you could just pay 4 and scalpel anyone, yourself or anyone, to do something into range, and then do a bunch of baleful bolts or deadly daggers. And then scalpel, generates power, scalpel someone else. Like, there's just way better ways to spend his power, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. It's tempting and probably in the right circumstances really great, but it's not something that I think you aim for.
Yeah, I like your call for it against Apocalypse. That's very interesting. That could be quite big. But yeah, I think this isn't the main thing of his card. Scalpel of Strange is the main reason he's here, I think.
Yeah. I see him playing a big role in normal convocation lists because of all this ability, as he's one of their big hitters, essentially. But I see him in Daredevil Defenders as well.
I think that's great. Yeah, because he can, pull people into where he needs them for the leadership, put himself into places where he wants to be. Yeah, I think he's great in Daredevil.
He is competing with Namor, though, in Defenders, so that's a little rough.
Yeah. I guess if you're expecting a fight, right? Namor isn't very good in a fight.
Yeah.
He falls over quite easily. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme can maybe, affect more in a fight.
Yes, I agree. So yeah, something to think about there anyway. What about with Doctor Strange he can't be in his own...
he can't have 2 Stephen Stranges, can you?
Yeah, so it'd only be Daredevil that would be the leader. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Wild. All right. Anything else on Doctor Strange? Sexy Strange?
So many words.
No,
and here come more Tactics cards with more words.
Okay, we're going to do 4 cards. Orba Agamotto is the next one we're going to talk about. It is a convocation that is an active card. Any number of convocation characters not holding an objective may spend 3 power each to play this card. Characters that spent the power are placed within 3 of their current location. This is like Rainbow Bridge, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's exactly the same, I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the power cost, but I believe it is also 3. Interesting. So that seems great.
Yeah, I've been caught out by this with from Charlie playing. He's our new local convocation player.
Okay.
Playing this round 1 with Sexy Strange because he has 3 power at the start. So if I have some people on the midline, he can place himself up 3 and then do 2 builders with a Pierce. Which makes it quite likely that he'll then generate 4 power for Scalpel of Strange to do other stuff as well. So quite scary for that. That is just one character moving though, so you might get more use out of it later when there's more characters that have 3 power to move around. But I think this is a really, really, really strong card.
Yeah,
we've seen Rainbow Bridge, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of teleports in the game in Convocation though, so. Maybe this is superfluous if you got those support characters here, or you got Sexy Strange.
Yeah, maybe now
list.
clear is more of a thing.
Yeah,
it's less needed.
exactly. So, and again, this is one of those affiliations that have lots of good cards. So it's hard to see where you might be able to squeeze this into your 5. So something to think about. It's not a bad card. It's just a question of, with all the other things the characters are doing, is this still necessary in your 5? You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. Next card is Plane of Poldank.
Poldark.
Poldark. It's an active card for convocation characters. Any convocation character may spend 3 power to play this card. Choose an enemy character. Allied characters may reroll any number of attack dice when making mystic attacks that target the chosen character this round. This seems like a staple card to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you want to play punchy wizards, this is the one.
Yeah. Holy moly, that sounds good. No range on this card either. It could be anywhere on the board. And you don't have to be the activated character to play it either. It could just be some random character in the back who's got 3 power to spare.
It's a real ambush, right? Because you just be like, right, I need that character to die now. So Sorcerer Supreme is going to activate, and like Wong way back over there is going to pay 3 for Poldark, and then give Strange all the rerolls. It's great. It is really cool. By the way, I really like this theme in Convocation, by the way, that all the cards can be played by all the characters.
Me too.
It's really cool. It shows that they've all studied the same. They've all gone to Carmitage, you know? They've all got their post-grad. They all know what they're doing.
Yeah. I love this. And I would, and so you have to be doing mystic attacks, but in Convocation, that's not hard to do. You know?
Yeah.
Even as we saw those the daggers of Sexy Strange could become mystic attacks if he wants to.
Exactly, yeah. This is a great card.
Yep. Also, again, it's any of the attack dice. So you could pick the ones that you don't want and reroll those ones.
Yeah, that's the best kind of reroll.
Best kind. Okay, just one last card because I did screw up from the previous episode. I did 5 cards instead of 4. Sorry, everybody. I promise you, I can't count mostly. This is the Wand of Watum. This is one of these special attack type of cards. Let's see if it's worth it, ladies and gentlemen. It's an active card. A convocation character can spend 2 power during its activation to play this card. Choose one of the following effects. This character may use the elemental blast attack listed above once this activation. Okay. Again, this would cost you an action, though. This is why these cards are not so exciting, is that it's not an extra attack. It just gives you this attack that you can use as one of your actions.
It's a different attack.
Yeah. Or you could re-roll 2 of your defense rolls. Mm-hmm. And lastly, this character could use a superpower that is normally limited to once per turn. A second time this activation, paying all costs as normal. Ooh, that sounds sexy. I like that last one, don't you? That's really
pretty cool.
Unique.
Yeah.
Really unique.
That's an interesting additional effect, right? God, so Convocation. The reason I paused is because I've never seen that before, which is the most Convocation thing ever.
Let's do the attack at the top first and get that out of the way, and then talk about what characters have superpowers you may want to use more than once. Okay, so what is that? If you use this card, you get to use this attack. It's called Elemental Blast. It's energy. It's range 5. That's cool. It doesn't cost anything. That's cool. It's range 7 dice. That's great. It's got a wild trigger called Elemental Blast. After this attack is resolved, the target character gains the Incinerate, Shock, and Slow special conditions.
Whew.
Actually, this attack seems pretty good. I'd pay for this one, maybe.
Yeah, you are begging for a wild, is the problem.
Yeah,
and on 7 dice, it's not guaranteed. So that would be real sad if you don't get the wild.
Yeah. But like Wong could be just blowing people up with this thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 2 power. One can just meditate and then Wand of Watum. Just hilarious. Just like out of nowhere. Bam! Yeah. Big old attack from Wong from the back.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's where you'd want to use it, where somebody's... But I guess this card suffers again from the too many good cards problem.
Yeah.
You know, who do you squeeze this in for? But there's got to be some fun characters that don't have these crazy attacks that you can give this to, and it actually is a pretty good one.
Yeah, for sure. I'm currently scanning all the convo characters to see who has a superpower that could be abused if it was more than once per turn.
Yes, tell me.
I mean, there's Clear. Clear's place is a very good place, and it's once per turn. Oh, no, sorry, that's a character, so no, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Okay. Well, let's look at them one by one. Ancient One has the Mists of Hogoth, where she could place herself within 2, so she could do that twice.
That's cool. Hold on. Think about the play pattern for that. Like, we want Ancient One to be in close range, right?
Right.
So Ancient One, if they're completely out of the fight, right? I mean, let's say Ancient One just KO'd the person they were fighting and they need to get onto another point. They can Mists of Hogoth themselves, then play this card, attack from range 5, and then Mists of Hogoth again. after the card because they
No,
can use that superpower again?
are you? Because you have to pick one of those 3 effects. You can't do all 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't get the attack. Oh, convocation, man. I don't understand any of these
you have
cards.
to choose one of the 3 things.
Oh, okay.
Not that crazy.
Oh, so it's not always the attack.
No, you could be. It could be the attack. It could be reroll 2 defense dice, or it could use a superpower again.
Oh, okay. Right. I understand now. So basically, this card could say may spend 2 and then use a superpower again.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So for 6 power, Ancient One could place themselves twice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Then let's see who else. Baron Mordo, he could use his Soul Barb. No, wait. Each, that one you can use more. He could do his Master of Occult and gain extra power twice. That doesn't make much sense.
Meditate twice. Yeah, that's lame.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think.
He could meditate, gain 2 power, spend 2 power on the card so that he can meditate again. There you go. We've nailed it.
He's just showing off at that point. Clea, she could do her throw twice.
That's no joke. To be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, say Clear's activated late and there's 2 characters on a point that have activated. You could spend 3 power to throw one off, 2 power for the card, 3 power to throw the other one off.
Yeah. She could do her place twice per round. That's not bad either.
She could place already. Oh, on the same. No, hang on. With that. So a character can be placed by the superpower only once per turn, so it wouldn't affect vapors.
Oh, I see. Because it's not saying you can use it. The character it adds more language that the tactics card doesn't overcome. Okay, sad. Okay, so 2 throws from her. Regular Doctor Strange. The damage, he can remove the damage twice with Ostra's Refuge.
That's actually quite a big deal.
Yeah. He has a lot of power typically, so that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to cost you 5, 6, 7, 8 power.
8 power,
that's pretty good, yeah. Especially if you're playing I mean, that's like mega patch up, right?
Yeah, 6 damage you could be patching up.
And that's Strange. That's original Doctor Strange. He gains power really easily because he gets a power every time he rolls a shield. Yep. So that's pretty good.
Sexy Strange could be using his place twice, but that's super expensive. I doubt that's going to happen very often.
The place is already, it's the same as Clear, so it wouldn't work.
Oh, rats. Okay. So yeah, he has nothing that can be helpful. Dr. Voodoo's in convocation.
Dr. Voodoo somehow his superpowers can already be used as many times as he wants.
Yeah.
No one believes it when you do it, and that unfortunately is how it works.
Magic.
Limbo step.
Limbo step.
Double limbo step's pretty cool. We've seen it in Apocalypse where famine magic can place twice. It's very, very effective.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. I could see that being pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
Especially if the place, like let's say magic starts the turn with 2 power. She could place herself 2 with Limbo Step, be within 2 of a character, and then do a Soul Sword, which is a good attack. It's got a pierce. Generate some more power. If let's say it spikes, she gets 4. She can then pay 2 for the tactics card and pay 2 to place again. Limbo Step again. It's pretty great. That's very situational, but pretty great.
So far, okay, let's use the last character. It's just Wong.
Nothing. No effect.
Wait. Yeah, correct. So it seems like it's all the placement abilities that you could use twice in this faction.
When you place yourself.
Yes, right. Thank you.
This is the most confused we've ever sounded on this podcast.
But we're processing.
It's convocation. This is the perfect example of convocation, everyone, in this game.
So is it only Ancient One and Magic then that this is helping?
Ancient One and Magic to place themselves and Clear's Terrain Throw.
Yes, thank you.
So yes. So super niche.
Yeah.
But could be cool. I mean, Clear getting 2 size 2 throws, that's actually no joke. That's okay, right?
Yeah.
If you suddenly need to displace, if the game's closing out and you need to swing some VPs, that could come in handy.
Yeah.
Ancient One being able to place twice is pretty good.
Wild.
So yeah, I mean,
it's intriguing.
Maybe people would be taking this for the attack instead. I don't know. Lots of thinking. There you go. Lots of wizardy time. You can all spend time in your magical libraries figuring out how you want to play this card.
Well, Jamie, where could people tell us what they've just studied and learned in their libraries?
Oh my God, they can tell us on Discord.
I would love them to tell us about this card.
Oh, tell me about this card. Tell me about its affiliation. I would love to be smart enough to play Convocation. And I hope there are people out there that are, and they can tell me what's going on the Discord. There's a link between this play bar and the description part. Press read more and you'll see a link to the Discord. You can jump in there and tell us about all the rules we got wrong. This might be a record for amount of rules we got wrong because these are some confusing cards.
Yeah.
Next week, can we just do like Luke Cage or something? Just something nice and simple.
No, we earned this one. I think we're going to get the rest of the summer off after this.
Okay, cool. Yeah, good, nice. And we also have a Patreon. You can sign up to our Patreon. Maybe we'll have to find ourselves a convocation expert to come on and talk about how good the affiliation is and, you know, all their little tricks. That could be quite good.
That would be fun, actually.
Yeah, we should probably do that. So for just a handful of pounds a month, you can become a Patreon and help us keep the lights on, help us stay motivated and keep pumping out episodes for everyone.
Yeah, indeed. They can also chat to us at the special Patreon channel where they can, we'll do the Patreon challenge about whether I should be playing a convocation for 6 months after the WTC.
God, I'd love that. I'd love that
God. I'll
You're
try.
A doctor. You got it.
Okay. A different specialty.
Okay, fine. Not magic?
No, it wasn't magic. Although these days I'm sure people think what I studied is magic, but there you are. So yeah, it's a great thing to be a Patreon, and we really appreciate it. We've got loads of new people coming in onto the Patreon, and it's been really fantastic. Suggest to us some topics. If we don't have more boxes coming out, we need some topics, and we did a series on crises. That was a suggestion from a Patreon, so give us some more suggestions in there.
Yeah, please do. Turns out people quite like those crisis episodes. So we're going to think about what other kind of strategic, I guess, learning the game kind of episodes we can do. Yeah. We probably need to get good at the game ourselves first, but we'll work on that. So yeah, if you have any ideas of what kind of episodes you want to see, let us know. Otherwise, we're just going to keep cracking on with the characters, aren't we?
Yeah. But, I'm going to say your idea to get all those different affiliation channels going in our Discord has totally paid off. They are buzzing with ideas and really off-the-wall stuff in addition to traditional tech advice. It's been fantastic seeing everybody contributing and across the different types of factions, not just the most popular ones of the moment.
Yeah, it's great. It's my favorite way to kind of talk about MCP. Because I find that if you're just in like a general channel and you're like, oh, I'm playing this faction, I need some help, anybody got any advice? Then inevitably Connor shows up and starts talking about Web Warriors. So I quite like having the specific channel to be like, oh, let's all the X-Men players talk about, what we're going to do in X-Men, stuff like that. So it's really cool. And it's fantastic if you're starting out on an affiliation. You can pose your list in there and everyone can kind of tell you, which parts are a bit odd. And you can really, get off to a better start than you would without it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. One last thing is of course, events. Going to events is one of our favorite things to do, and we highly encourage people to do that. We put our money where our mouth is. Hey, and what would that be?
Wait, what?
we decided to host an event to encourage people to go.
I was so thrown. We host events all the time, but this is a big event. This is a big mega event. It's probably this is our biggest event so far. It is. I'm looking at the number now. This is our biggest event so far that we've run. Yep. This is the Across the Bifrost Team Championship. It's on January 10th and 11th. We managed to find a weird loophole in London where the hotels are quite cheap because it's right after Christmas. So hopefully you'll all be sick of your families and your wives will tell you to go to a gaming weekend and it should be nice and easy to get the weekend off. So yes, come and join us. It's a 5-person team tournament. It is by far the best way to play MCP in our opinion, which is why we decided to do it. And yeah, we currently at the time of recording have no space. But one space left.
One team.
But we are looking to expand it and we need to get an idea of how many teams are interested. So don't let the fact that it's sold out put you off. Let us know that you have a team ready to go and we will try our best to open up more spots. We want everyone to come down. It's going to be great.
Yeah. There's also a Team Finder channel in the Discord, right?
There is, yes. A handy Team Finder tool.
Yeah. So you can look, if you don't have a team, but you want to be on a team, just post in there. And in fact, one team has been made based on those posts in there. So it works. Can I quickly point out all the different countries coming to this exciting event? Yeah. We have one Swedish team. We've got one Dutch team. They're back. The Dutch are back in the game. We have 2 Irish teams. We have we have a French team coming. We have 2 Belgian teams. We have 2 Scottish teams. We have a Polish team. And a Finnish team that are coming along, plus all the English teams alongside all that. Isn't that crazy? This is so good.
This is insane. This is as much variety as WTC.
I agree.
It's the World Team Championship, and you're getting all that just in London.
It's like a European team championship, right?
I messaged Mike DeLuca. I told him to come. He needs to come. I don't think they will, but yeah, I'm trying to get the Americans down.
No Americans.
But listen,
no Canadians.
all Americans do is they call their events like the World Series and all this stuff, and like you're the best in the world if you win Adepticon, and then no Europeans go. I'm done with it. I'm through with that stuff. This is the World Championship. It's just not called that yet.
Okay, it's across the Bifrost World Championship.
Yeah. Go over, Americans, if you want to prove that you're better at MCP than us.
Well, and London's a great place to visit. It's
there is also that. Yeah, best city in the world.
Yeah. So we encourage you to come fill up that last team if it hasn't been done already, or message us if it is full, and we will see how we could squeeze in teams in pairs at this point. We want
that's a good idea, actually, yeah.
Pairs of teams so that it stays even. So, yeah, cool. Excellent. If you can't make this event and you want to see where else in Europe there are 2 or 3 day events, you can use this handy database that we put together. It is at tinyurl.com/MCP events Europe. You just type that in, it's a spreadsheet, and if you don't see your event there that falls into that category, message me and we will add it straight away.
Cool. There you go.
Cool.
Right, now I'm off to glue together a sanctum for tables. I've got to
Sanctum Sanctorum?
Sanctum Sanctorum. I've got to get together something like 25 tables for January. So I'm starting now. It's currently July at time of recording, so I am doing that now. I've given myself 6 months to sort that out. So
I have faith in you. Complete
I can
faith.
do it. I can do it.
Brilliant. All right, let's close the spell books and put convocation to the side until the Patrons
Can we just
otherwise.
Also just breathe? That was a hard episode.
Yeah, thank you.
We did them both. We did part 1 and part 2 together. That was a lot of words.
I think even just throw us a single episode Patreon payment. You don't have to subscribe. Just give us a tip.
Who do you think the simplest character is to review? Should we do that next? Go on, what's the simplest character?
Is probably like Crossbones 1.
Yeah, Lizard. It's Lizard.
No, Lizard's got some, he's got things.
Yeah,
he's got things to do.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, it is probably Crossbones 1.
Anyway, until next time, cheers and happy gaming.
Poor Crossbones.